But see, what did I tell you? Your friends are late. Stanford is hosting this year. I bet he's not stuck in traffic. He's a professional. I asked Casey to drive me to their awards. I can't bail on him just because you invited yourself along at the last second. Well, it's not like you were gonna bring a date, is it? Unless it's that floating thing doesn't have a vibrating function. With that attitude, I'm hardly surprised, but there's no substitute for a good man. I should know. I've been going through 20 of them. That reminds me, I found something yesterday while I was cleaning out a drawer. Think of it as an early birthday gift and also vibrates. It was stuck in the secret drawer. Jewelry? Why, I don't... Open it up. There's a photograph inside. Oh, wow. Why is that police officer standing in front of a giant brown hat? It must be at least 25 feet in diameter. No, Scout, that's the Brown Derby on Wilshire. I loved that restaurant as a kid. And he isn't just any police officer. That's a photo of her father. Not that that's any of your business. Don't start, Mom. I'm just happy you found this photo. I don't have a lot of pictures of Dad. It's good to see him again. Thanks for this. I appreciate it. Miss Riley! Delightful to see you as always. And which two crumbling sanity? KC and Honor? Something tells me Honor is not exactly KC's, type. Don't you think it's a bit weird that Dick Stanford is hosting the awards? A retired chat show host is hardly going to bring in viewers, isn't he? You know Marcine, the stylist at the Late Late Show. She said it's because he runs the star sign committee, uses his clout to demand that they make him present them. Sounds about right for this town. If he's been running this award for this long, he must be doing a good job, but I can't say I particularly want to watch him. Me neither, but Mom won't shut up about the guy. He's the only reason she's coming. I swear, when he quit TV, she was sadder than when Grandma died. Speaking of which, I think we'd better go. If your mom stares at me from that car for much longer, she'll bore a hole in my head. Honor, what's up? Everyone's staring at us. At me. Do people know about what happened at the studio? About Blake? Honor, I would also like to remind you that you have a flying fucking robot right next to you. Ooh, what voice do I give him? I don't know why, but I almost want to give him like a sort of mafia-like Italian. I think it's the striped suit, honestly. I apologize to any of my lovely viewers who I am about to offend. Hey, nicely done. I wish I could make an entrance that big. Ryan? What the hell are you doing here? KC. Loud and clueless as always. I'm here because I was invited. Were you? Or did Honor just bring you along out of pity? Oh, of course. I forgot they had an award for Sleazy's ex-husband of the year. I'm rooting for you, Ryan. It's about time people recognize how good you were in that role. Thanks, Casey, but I can handle it. Would you go check on Mom? Make sure she's okay. Fine. Even she's a step up from this bottom fear. I heard about your showrunner. Hard to believe that kind of thing can really happen, isn't it? Is it true the murderer died before the cops could get him? Just took a dive off the 10th floor. We call it giving him the old, rob... I don't even know where I was going with that, so we're just gonna move on. 2 dead in 1 day, and both times he was just a little too late. Wow, if nice guys come last, I don't think this guy comes at all. Please, please, let him be the next fucking victim. No, he can't be the next victim because we have to care about the victim. Fuck. Let him be the murderer so we can kick down his ass. That was my ex-husband. He's an ass. That is not the definition I have on file for ass. What I have is a picture of yours. Mom, what are you doing here? Did you find our table?
Of course I did, but I'm not about to sit there alone with Casey. I don't like the way that boy looks at me. He's giving me these funny feelings. I can't see Dick anywhere. Do you think he had to cancel? What's it take for an old lady to see some Dick? Dick! Over here! I need Dick!
Look, they set me up, Alan.
Welcome, everybody, to the 21st Annual Star Awards. I'm Dick Stanford.
And I'm Kathleen Kaplan. I've got to tell you, Dick, it's so good to be back on the stage with you tonight. God, I already forgot what voice I did.
Thank you, Kathleen. Well, isn't this a wonderful view? I always said we'd made a great team. Now, before we begin with the awards, I just want to say how grateful I am to all you out there who have supported me since my retirement. My fans mean everything to me. I may not have my show anymore, but I have your respect, and you have the link to my Patreon right over there. Just click on the link over there. Let me tell the word tonight. Dick Stanford is not dead yet.
Chat, did you see that? Did you see that fucking red flag that's waving around? He is so fucking dead. He is so fucking dead.
Thank you. Now, on to the awards, and we will begin with Best Actress.
And the winner is Sarah O'Hara for Oklahoma Dream. I think Becky's about to murder this man. Thank you, everyone. I can't tell you how good it feels to finally receive the award for Best Actress. Mom, Dad, if you are watching, I told you I could do it. This must have been Becky's acceptance speech, but her parents didn't even turn up. She must be heartbroken. Oh, can we just say how impressive it was solving that puzzle? I barely had any proper working information to confirm or deny things, and just by pure logic, solve that thing, knows. Oh, fuck, what voice do I give this guy?
Bobby Price, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's how I know your name.
You ought to be ashamed to be in the same building as Dick Stanford. You stole his show. You think you're so cool with your clothes and your hair. Back in my day, people didn't have hair or clothes. We just ran around, fuck you. Dick's show went to hell when you took over. You threw out everything the fans loved. You put the clothes back on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. Where's Dick? He's dead already, isn't he?
Thank you, everyone. Bobby Price, that snivelling little... They gave him my show. 20 years and I'm tossed out like... What are you all staring at? You think I'm crazy, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, that dude was fucking poisoned.
Poor Dick, he looked terrible, and I've seen some terrible dicks in my time.
Why bother inviting all of us here if we weren't going to win anything? As if you had anything better to do on a Tuesday night. This is on a Tuesday? You couldn't even have waited for Friday? Or the weekend?
Stop everything! Dick Stanford is dead!
Episode 2, Fallen Star.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a tragedy here tonight. But we're lucky enough to have a famous detective in the house. Anna Mizrahi, everybody.
What the hell? Ryan?
No need to be modest, darling. We all read how you solved the murder of Blake Patterson.
Fucking douchebag, why the fuck are you here? A spill that could suggest quite a struggle, maybe. It smells like whiskey.
Scout, look at this. There are handprints on Dick's neck. Why would there be a hand on Dick? Who would ever put their hand on Dick?
He was strangled.
What are you doing here?
We're just measuring Dick for a carbon. What do you think, cherry or mahogany?
Is this some kind of joke to you?
We're going to ignore this douchebag. Also, I have totally forgotten all the verses, so we're going to have to relearn them all together, Chad. Okay. Can you stop beeping? I get it, Scout. You found something. Good for you. Oh my god, it's still beeping. It's an old issue of Celeb Life with a feature on Dick Stanford. This must have been written just after he retired. That's weird. The last page has been torn out. All that's left are the first two words. However, rumors.
I wonder what the rest of the article said.
Oh my god, it's still beeping. This is by far the most scuffed stream I think I've had so far.
It's a rock!
Hip
What?
blast.
Oh, I see it. I don't like it, but I see it.
Sort of. I mean, there's the drink
Yeah, that's
part where you put your
Don't you
mouth
have
on.
a flask?
I do.
Have one?
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere, but you don't drink.
No.
And neither do I.
It's more decor than it is anything else. Huh. Hey, look! We found someone's wallet! We're gonna need all the money we can get. We're not a paid actress anymore. There's no ID inside, just small bills and a check stub for $50,000. It was paid today, but I can't see who it was paid to. Just an account number.
What? You don't think I did it, dude? It's not like that. Why would I throw my whole career away just to murder some old guy?
Well, I mean, it's no secret that you and Dick didn't get along.
And when you left our table during the ceremony, you said you were going to give him a piece of your mind. But I see your brain is still up there. Do you need help removing your brain?
Look, that was ill stock. Why would I want to pick a fight with Dick Stanford? If anything, I hate you and me for taking over his show.
Do you know if anyone else wanted to hurt him?
Probably a long list. He acts nice in public, but in real life, he's got a reputation.
You took over Backtalk, right? Is that when your problems with Dick started? When did you start having Dick problems? Tell me about your Dick problems. I guess you've heard by now. Dick was strangled. Someone grabbed a hold of Dick and just held on firmly.
You should have seen the outfits they tried to squeeze me into. Hardly more than swimsuits some days.
That's terrible. Do you have any pictures? I mean, so how was your relationship with Dick?
Oh, we got on just fine. I got on Dick just fine.
How do you know Ryan Blackstock? He was on stage earlier.
You mean tall, blonde, and handsome? I was wondering who that was. Funniest thing, I saw him with Dick earlier. They were getting lunch at Dylan's on Fairfax.
Lunch? Why would Ryan be getting lunch with Dick Stanford?
Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever it wasn't going very well. Seems they were arguing.
Ah, fuck, we gotta talk to this jackass. Kathleen says she saw you and Dick arguing over lunch earlier today. Care to explain?
That was nothing. We were just talking about some, legitimate business. Things got a little out of hand. It happens. You know, one little push, little shove, someone gets a little stab, you know, a little bit. It just kinda happens. Hey, you found my wallet.
couldn't help noticing you wrote a big check today.
You went through my stuff. You just can't help checking up on me, can you?
Don't flatter yourself. I wanted to see whose wallet it was. So, what was the money for?
Nothing. Just business. Legitimate business.
$50,000 of business? That's a lot of nothing.
I don't have to explain myself to you. What are you, the police? Get that away from me. Damn it, Ollie. You know I can't stand the smell of whiskey. Why not? That's not.
The week before we got married, he got wasted and crashed his dad's yacht into the San Diego Pier. I don't know what was worse, the broken arm or the 3-day hangover.
Thanks for reminding me.
Have you seen this article about Dick and Silvia?
Of course. Of course.
Dick was very proud of his front page video. I'm guessing he was less happy when he saw how the article ended. Something about rumors. We're still missing part of the article.
Let me guess. The entire last page was torn out.
Dick did that to every copy he could get his hands on. He never could take criticism very well. Personally, I think it's good that these magazines do a little digging occasionally. Call it investigative journalism if you like. So you think there's some truth to the rumors they printed? Could you tell us more about what they were? Sorry, love to talk, but I have to take this. How convenient. Yes, dear?
Apparently, I can't show Leo shit about my book because one of the main characters is named Maria, and apparently you also have a character named Maria.
Yes, he's the main character in Ringmaster, dear.
I forgot about that. So now, and the thing is, this character is supposed to be motherly and sweet and nice, and now she's depressed as shit, but that's not the point. She's supposed to be nice and wholesome, and she's a lesbian and a very wholesome one. There's no sex, just one nice kisses. And yet, I cannot show this to Leo now because that's not the image he gets in his fucking head.
Editor Leo, I'm so sorry for ruining the name Maria for you.
Stab!
I have been stabbed. Oh no!
Stab!
She's stabbing me with her fingers.
Tickles. You bastard bitch!
I love you too, dear.
She's supposed to be now she's depressed as shit. She wants to kill the main character because it's like, it's your fault that this happened. Like, how is it my fault? You're new. I gotta kill you. But great. Could have been worse. Could have been. I'm never using the fucking name Regina. You guys have ruined that name.
Thank you.
I can never, ever use that name, which sucks because it's a good name. See, you guys don't say Maria as often. I love how since I'm talking, your model is talking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, lo siento. No regrets. It's funny as hell. It's stupid, but it's funny.
Do you recognize this hip flask?
Is it yours? Detectives always have them in the movies. I've never seen one in real life before.
That's not what I've heard. Is it true you drink when you're stressed?
What? That's crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. In fact, I've seen Dick with a hip flask backstage. It probably is. You saw I acted on stage. God was a drunk and an ass.
God, I hate your version of Bobby. His US hoodie makes him such a fucking asshole if he's a Brit.
You're still here.
What did forensics find?
We're still waiting on blood tests, but in my professional opinion, Dick Stanford was strangled to death.
We knew that already.
Oh, well, we also found whiskey spilled on the floor. Telltale signs of a struggle.
Yep, we knew that too.
Jesus H. Christ. How about the door handle?
I guess we missed that one.
Aha! See? That's why you should leave this to the professionals. We know to check for prints.
You found prints, that's great.
Well, not exactly. The handle was wiped clean. Smells like the killer cleaned it with the whiskey.
The alcohol would have acted as a solvent, a very effective solution. So let me get this straight. The only new thing you found is where some fingerprints used to be.
Look, it's not about who found what. It's about coming to the right conclusions. And that takes experience, expertise, and intuition.
You want conclusions? We've already got 2 suspects, Bobby Price and Ryan Blackstock.
Is that so? What's your evidence against Bobby?
Well, we have the hip flask. We found this hip flask backstage. It contains the same whiskey as we found at the crime scene. And I've heard Bobby Price has a drinking problem.
Interesting. It needs more evidence to back it up, but it's a good start. How about your other suspect? What's that Silver Spoon Blackstock kid got to do with this?
Ryan Blackstock was seen arguing with Dick this afternoon. Not much on his own, but he also signed a check today for $50,000.
Bodies have a nasty habit of showing up when there's that much money at stake.
And Ryan isn't exactly trustworthy.
Oh, you know him.
He's my ex-husband. He's also manipulative, a liar, and an ass.
I'm going to assume he picked that up from you.
What can I say? He's a fast learner.
Okay, I'll admit, you found a couple of good leads. I'll follow up on them just as soon as I finish my report.
Anna's mother dropped her bag in here earlier. We'd like to look for it.
Your mother?
Yes, her bag. That's why we're here.
Alright, but do it quietly. I've got paperwork to finish.
Good thinking, Scout. Since when do you know how to lie like that? It was one of the many things I learned from the detective movies, along with the snappy one-liner subroutine I mentioned earlier. You'll have to show me later. Right now, we better look for clues before Cross realizes what we're really doing in here. It's some kind of coin, but I don't recognize the currency. That's not a coin, that's a medallion. They were giving these to recovering alcoholics. And according to the engraving, Dick Stanford has been sober for 40 years. If that's true, the spilled whiskey must belong to the killer. You know, you told us that flask was Dick's, but he hasn't had a drink for over 40 years.
What? Well, then it must belong to somebody else. What about the wine guy? You can't pin this on me. I didn't do anything.
A silk handkerchief? That's weird. And kind of gross. Perhaps Bobby dropped it when he left. Maybe. He doesn't strike me as the silk handkerchief type. What do these embroidered letters indicate? Don't sneeze. D.S. Scowl. This must belong to Dick Stanford. But Dick died in his dressing room. What's his handkerchief doing here? And why does it smell like whiskey? Thank you everybody so much for watching and tolerating. This has been a very lovely stream. If you like what you saw, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and telling a friend. Every little bit helps. In the meantime, don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. Check out my short forms on Shorts and TikTok, and join me and the other bunch over on the Cinnamon Bakery Discord. There, you can find schedules, discussions, and info about how to support me and a growing group of other awesome VTubers. Links are down in the description and on my profile page. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, until next time, be safe, stay lovely, watch out for scum, make good choices, and I will see you lovely folks next time. Until then, bye-bye.